Welcome to Risk Watch. I'm Jonathan Ferguson. A current hot topic in politics is immigration. Immigrants make up an increasingly important portion of consumers. The CFPB recently published the findings of a field scan that highlighted the many challenges immigrant consumers face when it comes to financial education. Here to highlight the CFPB's findings is Jane Pannier of AffirmX. Jane?
Thanks, Jonathan. For someone in a new place with unfamiliar financial systems, making financial decisions can be a daunting task. Language and culture barriers, as well as other challenges, can present many difficulties for immigrant consumers. The CFPB is signaling that it's concerned that immigrant consumers have sufficient financial literacy, so they're not taken advantage of by financial institutions. So what are the challenges immigrant consumers face, and what can your institution do to help? Misunderstandings about fees and minimum balance requirements lead many immigrant households to mistrust and express frustration with their financial institutions. Because of these feelings, many immigrant consumers feel more comfortable actually paying a check casher than managing a bank account with minimum balance requirements and fees. The CFPB's findings also support the belief that check cashers may have more convenient hours and locations and are more likely to have bilingual staff. Because many of these immigrant consumers are new to the United States, credit reporting companies frequently can't compile a credit history for them. That means that many immigrants have a thin credit file or no credit file at all. For those who are able to get credit, a limited understanding of the features of the products, as well as general information about managing credit and debt, damages their ability to obtain future credit. Perhaps one of the greatest challenges immigrant consumers face is the language barrier. Limited English proficiency makes every other challenge even more difficult. Financial disclosures and other documents may only be available in English, and many financial institutions do not have bilingual employees, particularly for languages other than Spanish. When financial education materials and documents are provided in other languages, they're often translated from English to their literal foreign language equivalent, which can be difficult to understand or even unintelligible for the reader. Language challenges also can cause immigrant consumers to be more susceptible to scams and deceptive practices. So, what can your institution do to address some of these challenges? In its report, the CFPB made a point of noting its efforts to be language accessible. Its contact centers give consumer assistance in more than 180 languages. While your institution may not be able to provide this much linguistic coverage, there are ways to be more language accessible. Hiring employees with multiple linguistic and cultural backgrounds can increase the amount of consumers you're able to reach. Providing disclosures, documents, and financial education materials in languages common to your area can also help you reach out. Even if no hard regulations come of this report, it's still prudent for financial institutions to be aware of the challenges immigrants face when trying to learn how to navigate our financial system and to provide assistance and resources that will serve immigrant consumers in your area. Regulation or not, improved customer reach and service is always something to strive for.
Thanks, Jane. For a link to the CFPB report or to contact Jane, please visit riskinbox.com/resources. I'm Jonathan Ferguson for Risk Watch. Thanks for watching.